Let's see if we can make that work. Looks like they're going to try and evade. But by doing so, might actually just go straight into it. Oh, that's huge. Big hit. Big hit. Hello guys, and welcome to Boat Crew. Today I wanted to continue having a look at the new 1.6 update for this brilliant game. I've had a ton of fun with Boat Crew in the past, but today we're going to be continuing our new playthrough with the 78 Huckins as we follow this landing force towards Pabu. This video also gives me a chance to tell you that the game is currently on sale on Steam, so if you saw my previous video and you were thinking of picking up the game, now is probably the best time to do so. Right, let's go ahead and speed things up and we'll head over to Pabu to help this landing force out. We haven't scouted this yet, but they're already on their way to attack it. Looks like they're going to be kind of countered by the base defenses if we don't intervene. So we're here just in time to help them out. Now, the Allied assault does consist of their own PT boats, so they should actually be able to do a decent amount of damage themselves to the base defences, but we do have ourselves a mortar that we can make good use of. So we'll be using that to get the kills on land. I did have a question about the rockets and why I hadn't been using them. They are primarily an anti-submarine weapon, and they force the submarine to surface and then you engage it on the surface. So what we're going to be doing today is just continuing to use the mortar to break down more of the base defences that we see. And you can see the landing force behind us there, all those sort of blue dots indicating where those ships are. So as we come into range, you'll see the red dots appear on our radar on the top right, and then I can get my crewmen on the mortar to start engaging those, and my loaders will continue to feed him ammo. Alright, there they are. Let's get ourselves into range, and we'll probably want to slow down a little bit so that we can get some good shots off, and you'll see in the distance the rounds landing. Just going to spread out the shots so that we don't waste ammunition. No one like overshoot too much. Getting some good hits in there. I need to just start counting how many each of these MG sandbag nests take. But we're getting through these pretty quickly. It looks like the sub chaser here in front of us is engaging with all it's got. That's very cool. There is a boat here that I'm going to just maneuver around, but that is going to be all of the enemy troops dealt with on the shore. Easy peasy. Alright, let's back out of that. And we also get the scouting bonus, which is nice. Alright, let's see where else we want to go, because they're probably going to be successful in taking Pabu now. Next, I might want to go and help at Aoki. Or we could go and scout maybe Lunga and Bolonda and Avuvu, just go on a little scouting mission to get some more RP. That way we could upgrade our weapons. The other thing that I'm thinking of doing is actually replacing the rockets that I have on my ship with some torpedoes so we can maybe take on some heavier targets. Although the sort of cheaper torpedoes are quite difficult to get on target. We'll just speed things up and we'll head back to Savo. I'd also like to get a chance maybe to use some of the new weapons that were introduced in this update, like the howitzer. On the guns here, if we go to utility, there's like the new 75mm howitzer that you can put on the front, although I think we're a ways off having enough RP to use that. But I am going to take the mousetrap off for now, and we're instead going to add some torpedoes. So we'll go front torpedo slots, and I'll probably just add the big boys. Mark 8 torpedoes. It's slow and lacking in stopping power for its size, but the best quality weapon when it counts. Yeah, I think we'll give that a go. That's going to leave us with 1,200. I might be able to upgrade one of my guns to a 30 cal. We'll do that. Wonderful. Right, let's return, confirm loadout, off we go. So that's going to allow us to engage some bigger targets. Now we could go over here and help with these larger targets that it seems our fleet is struggling with there. But I'm just going to go and scout Lunga before we head over. And that way we'll at least get the extra RP from doing so. And meanwhile, our landing force will take Pabu, so that will be pretty nice for us. As we've now come into range, we'll just kind of speed that up. Got the scouting bonus there, so it's 6 plus 39 because there's currently a fleet at port there. We're going to head over to this engagement. A couple of bigger ships, though, I am going to have to be careful of. Now it's 32 to 35 as a bunch of smaller ships have come into play. This could be a really interesting engagement that we're going to try and turn around here. So there's enemy aircraft, there's the motor torpedo boats, and an enemy sub-chaser. Alright, let's see how we get on. We're definitely going to want to make sure that we're engaging these aircraft when we can, because those are going to be a problem. I should probably head over to my own fleet as soon as possible. I'm going to target these when they dive in on us. That's if they dive in on us. As long as they're kind of heading in a relatively straight line, we should be fine. We shot down one of them. And we shot down the second. Very good. Going to help out our fleet quite a bit. Is that all of them taken care of? It looks like it is. Did our ships sink that enemy ship? It looks like they might have. Yeah, perfect. I'm not sure where those fleets are going, whether or not they were trying to assault Aoki, but if not, then that is fine. We'll just go and scout it while we're here. Give us that extra RP. Oh wow, okay, they're actually going in on that, huh? Well, that's 7 more aircraft and moderate base defenses. I'm not sure I can help too much with moderate base defenses. I guess we'll find out. I'll put my mortar on target and try my best. We are, of course, going to have to watch out for these aircraft, so let's hang out with our friendly troops for the time being. Our other vessels here. That flak is actually doing great work. We'll stick with our group here. Our fellow PT boats. And our landing ship. Fantastic. Alright, let's move further in and we'll try and start engaging the ground forces. It's really, really cool to be like a small part of like a big force like this. I really, really do enjoy that part of this game. And we are going to be targeted by their base defenses, as you can see. Going to be like artillery on land, so dodging that whilst we mortar them is going to be something we're going to have to do. Thankfully we are quite maneuverable. Just got to make sure I don't accidentally drive into one. Oh, we got rid of those light mortars, that's good. Make sure that we can see where we're going whilst we mortar. Doing a decent amount of damage. The whole idea of breaking down these beach defences is that they will allow the landing forces to take over the ground once they get close. I might actually be close enough to target those with my machine guns. No, not quite. Well, we'll stay out of range of their machine guns for sure. If we don't need to get close, then there is no point in doing so. Got plenty of ammo left. We'll just keep blasting away. Very good. Nice. Alright. Looks like we did a good job there. And hopefully, Aoki will be ours. We managed to take Pabu, which is great. Savo's been taken. Aoki will be next. What we'll do in the meantime is we'll head down to Asame, although we do need to be careful of our ammo. I might maybe head back to Tulagi. We'll do that after we scout this so that we have the extra RP up our sleeve. And I could even head all the way down to like Hada, Abuvu, Bolonda, back up to like Pavuvu. We do have one force ready to go though. So we could try and attempt to weaken an enemy base in order to encourage our landing forces to attack. It looks like our landing forces need a hand up here again. Alright, let's just speed up and make sure that we get Aoki. Alright, so it's more aircraft coming in. We'll just stick with the force. And that way when they dive in, we should be absolutely fine. There's so much fire going towards these. Like a lot of these PT boats, they are equipped with some pretty hefty anti-air. It says that there are moderate base defenses again. I'm pretty sure we destroyed most of them. Unless they respawn because the day changed or something. Maybe the attack left and then came back briefly, something like that. Maybe I just didn't see these ones, so we can destroy them. Oh, light battery. Did manage to get a shot off. Make sure to dodge that. Yeah, mortar rounds hitting there in front of us. Okay, that was a wooden nest. Something's still firing, it seems, at one of my ships. Head back in this direction. We do have limited ammo remaining. We just gotta dodge these shells. Like enemy mortar rounds. Some pretty big shots coming in, to be honest. Some big old waves as well. Keep on the move. Make sure we're dodging these circles. Not sure if I can destroy them, to be honest. Oh, I did manage to get them. Okay, there we go. Heavy mortars taken care of. And that's the watchtower taken care of. Perfect. Okay. So what we maybe can do is try and hang around a little bit longer to make sure that we do get the capture. And make sure all these boats get to shore. Go, landing craft, dropping off their men. Try not to beach my boat. Alright, let's go ahead and leave that. And we'll just hang around here in the meantime. Let's say moderate base defenses again. Don't really have the ammo to get involved. Might be pretty close. I'm worried that as soon as I move away, they might just get overwhelmed again by enemy aircraft. Like so. Can't really do too much about that. We might just have to let that one fail. Head back over to Talagi and we'll make sure to increase our loadout a little bit more. So let's go to weapons, we'll go to guns, we'll go to my right turret. Maybe I can afford to upgrade that. Not quite, we need 279 more. Okay. Well, our fuel's back. That's good. Where can we go next? We'll go and scout Asaman. Maybe I can get another attack going. Oh, what is this? It is a landing force, motor torpedo boat, Sukhoi Tai, and a sub-chaser. Ooh. Alright men, get to your positions. Let's see what we can do against these guys. So with the torpedoes, it's going to be kind of difficult to get them on target. But we'll give it a go. Let's see if we can make that work. It looks like they're going to try and evade. But by doing so, might actually just go straight into it. Oh, that's huge. Big hit. Big hit. I think we just sunk that with the first shot. Absolutely massive. That was awesome. Right, now we've just got to string out the rest of these, which we can do because we are pretty fast. I could also swing around and launch a torpedo into them. One thing I do need to do actually is get my gunner from the torpedo on the other gun. Because currently we're using Lewis, but not the 30 we should be doing. Okay, good. The other nice thing that's happening is we're slowly getting more veterancy on our chaps. We'll make sure that both guns can fire at the same time. I'm going to slow it down, allow them to catch up to us. We can just mow them all down. But in the grand scheme of things, this might not actually help us too much with gaining more RP, unless it prevents maybe this landing unit from taking back a base that I'd already taken. But it will at least give experience to my crew. Slinging the first torpedo in there and managing to hit that was ridiculous. Alright, they're all sunk. Beautiful. Fantastic job. And now we just continue to scout Asamain. And that's job done. Alright, cool. So, looks like Aoki's doing okay. They're slowly losing strength there. We're going to head back over here to Tulagi, make sure we get our fuel back. And I might head over to maybe Malapa to break down the defenses there a little bit more. Go ahead and see what's here. So we shall engage. And I should be able to... Actually, that's moderate base defenses. I mean, we can still engage that and break it down and then force a landing force to come in. Thing is, my landing forces don't seem to be big enough yet to really deal with moderate base defenses on their own. As you continue to take more regions, your forces in general do get stronger. and then you can take on these moderate base defenses with those landing forces. But we'll just ride in here, get more use out of our mortar. The thing I really like about this game is the way that you can sort of switch out your loadout in between missions. So you can get a full refund, like if I want to take these torpedoes off so that I can then have like 50 cows for a little while. You can do that, which is really, really handy. And honestly, the game kind of encourages it. This is going to get pretty rough. There's a lot of enemy forces on the field there. We got one of the light batteries already. Let's go and weave through these shots. This is where the 78 Huckins really helps us out a lot. Okay, I think we're good. Just take out that watchtower. Nice. There's a couple more inland we're going to have to take care of. Oh, they are on the other side of the island. Dropping 2 shells on each of the watchtowers now, because that seems like all it requires, really. Make sure we don't hit the shore. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and leave, and hopefully this will be recognized. Yep, raid recognized. So now they're going to issue a task force to go and take that. How are we doing up here? Looks like Ayuki's been reinforced quite substantially. Right, let's go ahead and maybe we'll come round to Avuvu, and we can also assist on the raid at Malapa. So we just sit here and scout this. We move over here and scout this. And then we head back to Malapa. Although it seems like they might have the job done. Just going to take a wide berth there. We'll head back to Tulagi. And maybe what I could do is hit Lunga. And we do have a 1,000 free budget, which should allow me to pick up the machine guns that I want. So we'll select weapons, guns, right turret, upgrade that to a 30 cal as well. Perfect. Okay. So with Malapa taken, we're all good to go. Let's maybe head over to Lunga and we'll see what's up with that. Because it might be a case that I can drop a couple torpedoes into the ships that are based there. Previously we kind of had a look at that task force. We couldn't fully engage it because there's a Mutsuki class destroyer, but if I can hit that with a torpedo, that would be pretty awesome. Let's give it a go. If it gets too hairy, I'll probably just leave. Let's make sure that my mortar fella gets on the machine gun, I think. Although I could start mortaring some of these ships, I suppose. Before they break out of port. Trying to think, maybe we can get close with the torpedo before we drop it. Let's see if we can get that. Cheeky torpedo at night into the side of the ship there. That was a good hit. We've been made. I don't think that was the correct ship though. We hit the sub chaser. Oh gosh. And not the destroyer. Well, oopsie, I suppose. We'll see if we can drop the second one. Gonna have to continue to dodge. Alright, time to go. I think they're gonna get out of the way of that one. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave. Oh, one of my guys fell in the water. Go pick him up. Alright, all aboard. Let's get out of here. And killing a sub chaser is still good. Oh, the Mitsuki did go down. Oh, we did actually get it. That's huge. I didn't think we would, but we did. Massive. I did drop something that we can pick up. There's probably some extra RP. I'm gonna try and grab that. Oh, that thing has a pretty nasty gun. Maybe we can drop some mortar rounds on this base. I'm gonna have to pull away from these guys and lead them round in a circle if I'm gonna want to get that box. They might have lost sight of us. Whoop. Be careful. Oh, one of our just got knocked overboard. Oh no, I'm gonna get him back. We did manage to sink that riverboat though. Maybe I can take out the rest. Oh, these ones have significantly more firepower. Okay, good. That sub-chase is taken care of. Maybe the splash killed the Matsuki. I can't imagine my second torpedo hit the mark there. Nice. Okay, let's go save our crewman. And maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to pick up the loot. We're pretty low on repairs, so we don't really want to push it. Let's wait for our crewmen to swim on and get on board. Welcome back to the crew. Might as well hit this while I can. We'll go and put a guy back on the mortar. And this is the box that I was talking about. Gives me some RP. Very good. Nice. Some more experience on my crew. Okay. Those ships, I don't think we need to engage them. We're just going to leave now once I've taken down those base defenses, and maybe we can encourage an assault on this area. We'll go and enjoy our bounty from taking down that destroyer. Go ahead and leave as soon as we can. Alright, we're out of there. Wonderful. So we got plus 50 RP for the scavenged resources. But in terms of targets, we destroyed the Nagatsuki, which is huge. Really nice torpedo there. Which is our total budget up to 11,000. Certainly making our mark. That's great. So now what we can do, we'll head back to Talagi once again. There's also been raid recognized, so we've got a raid heading towards Lunga, which is great. And we'll probably try and help out with that battle as well once they arrive. So let's speed things up. We'll get to Tulagi. We'll go into our loadout. Maybe I could equip myself with a 50 cal. That might be quite nice. Gives us that extra range. So we'll go to guns. Yeah, we could have a 50 cal on there, which is pretty big actually. I won't need rockets at the moment. We're still not having to deal with subs. We could also downgrade and get ourselves a heavy weapon. Like a 20 mil. That could also be pretty big. That would replace our mortar. I mean, if we put the mortar on the front and we put the 20 mil on the back, that would be the way to do it. So heavy weapon 4, turn that off. And keep the mortar. There it is. Wonderful. We confirm that loadout. And now we can head back over to assist our landing. Maybe get some use out of our new 20 mil. So there's 2 minesweepers, light base defenses, and some landing craft, but we're not going to be engaging those landing craft. Right, here we go. Big old landing happening. I expect light to moderate resistance before too long. Well, I'm going to want to try and get a... We'll put him on the 20 mil on the back. I want to try and get these torpedoes on target. Okay, they are firing at us. That is fine. Just swing it round. We'll drop a torpedo. Or 2. They've already been hit by our big guns, by the looks of things. If I aim at those, I think I might be able to engage it with my 20 mil, yeah. Oh, the torpedoes just missed. The 20 mil should be doing good damage here. We can even drop some mortar rounds in front. It is having a bad time. There it goes. I will go pick up our bonus. As the other minesweeper goes down. Fantastic. Alright, look at us. Great stuff. Well, that should be more than enough to allow that landing force to win. We're not going to be able to engage their landing forces there, so we'll just head back over to Savo, where we can get ourselves some more ammo. We are getting pretty low. Unfortunately, Aoki, we didn't manage to capture. Malapa's ours though, which is great. We will want to take back Hada at some point. We will want to kind of start connecting our territory a bit more. There is now new sailors available. Let's have a look at our crew. So our crew's been doing pretty well, but we could maybe look for some better traits. Like rock solid, midwit hubris. We will need probably some more crew when we pick up more boats. Okay, well, unfortunately guys, it has been my time, so I'm going to leave it here. I think we've done a good job today. We helped take Pabu, we helped take Malapa, we tried to help take Ayuki, but unfortunately it didn't work. But we did manage to sink the Nagatsuki, which is fantastic. So really, really nice torpedo work there today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this look at Boat Crew. Don't forget that it is on sale on Steam right now if you want to check it out for yourself. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.